Keats, many congratulations. You've signed your second professional contract with your hometown club. How are you feeling?
Over the moon, obviously coming in late at the end of the last season to get a few games and then earn myself a new deal for this year. I'm so pleased, so are my family and all my friends who obviously support the club. Obviously lived here all my life, so it's a massive thing for us all.
What does it mean, therefore, to sign for your hometown club?
It's just a feeling of massive pride between everyone. Mum, Dad, Nonna and Grandad, season ticket holders in the West Stand, so it's brilliant, yeah.
Tell us about your background then, locally. Who was the first team you signed for on a junior basis?
So I was at Woodhouse Colts from being 5 till 13, 14, and also playing on a Saturday with Blidworth Welfare. So I started there at probably 7, 8 years old, went all the way through until under 16s when obviously we turned into Mansfield Town. Playing locally in the Kickstart League and the YEL in Nottinghamshire.
So how long, for clarity, have you been on Stag's books?
I signed at under 16s for a year, 2-year scholar, got offered a 2.5-year pro, left after a year. So at the end of my first year pro, I ended up leaving, obviously signing for Barnsley, and then came back in March.
What was that like then when you went to Barnsley?
It was a strange one because obviously it had been kind of in the air for probably about half a year to a year. Obviously I went on trial in the January and they wanted to sign, but just think things didn't happen at that time. So when I went, obviously I came in to do pre-season with Mansfield and that's when I was told that I was going. So it was strange to kind of come in for a pre-season and find out that I wasn't going to be there for that year.
Did Adam Murray have some influence in your signing at Barnsley?
I don't know who it was. I know Bobby Hassel and Adam Murray were there at the time, and obviously Adam Murray knew me from Mansfield anyway, so maybe, but it wasn't ever kind of spoken about.
Barnsley are, of course, in the Championship, but was it always your intention at some point to come back to Mansfield?
Yeah, no, me and obviously my family's always spoke about, I don't know what point in my career I wanted it to be, but I always wanted to come back and play for the club in the first team, which I've managed to do at a young age, and hopefully I'll be here for a long time.
Yeah, let's speak about that. You had a cameo role here towards the back end of the last season. Your shining light was against Oldham here in the last home game of the term. Talk to me about that game, because it was a pretty solid performance from you from what I recall.
Yeah, obviously the day before the game, the gaffer was kind of telling us how they play, just play out from the back, so it was a game where we knew we was going to go and press them, and I didn't know I was starting until an hour and a half before when we was in the changing room, so I was just buzzing when I see my name on the team sheet, and then I just had to go out and prove myself, which I think I made a good account of myself, but hopefully it's the first of many.
That was some game, wasn't it? Because Stags could have had treble the goals they scored.
Yeah, I think there was 20 odd shots that we had and only kind of converted 4, but we got 3 points a win, and obviously I run in the back end of the season. We're kind of looking to take that on.
Let's talk a bit more about you as a footballer. What's your preferred position, firstly?
Probably where I play, side of the diamond, as an 8 box-to-box midfielder. I'm quite fit, cover a lot of distance, so I like going box-to-box, getting on the ball as much as I can, passing it around, and then when the tables are turned, I'll get stuck in.
You mentioned your attributes there. What did you learn off the other midfielders? Because it's widely regarded to be a very strong midfield, this.
Yeah, it is a very strong midfield. I said that when I came in. I wasn't ever expecting to kind of play or anything. It was just good to be back involved in the club, and it is a very strong midfield. The whole squad is, and to kind of get in and get minutes in there with some of the players that's played at good levels, it's brilliant. But yeah, everything in our midfield, we've got a bit of everything. We've got good technical players, ratters, goal scorers, so we work well together.
What challenge does it present you, Keats, heading into next season, trying to break into this midfield?
Well, just learning off the likes of Violi Clark's the captain. James Perchie, he's been brilliant with me since I've come in and helping me in everything I do, so it's just kind of learning off them and seeing if I can get past them, because that's my next challenge. I want to be a first team player every week in, week out. What
will you need to do in order to break into this first team?
I think I need probably to get a bit stronger and probably be a bit more confident in training, be a bit louder and kind of demand the ball and demand players around me.
What's it like working under the manager, Nigel Clough? What's he like to work under as a young pro?
brilliant. He's helped me. Him, Gons, and Gaz have all been brilliant with me since I've come in, helping me, telling me what I need to do. So it's been fantastic. He's worked at the highest level, so there's a lot to learn from him. There's a lot of knowledge between them three that I can just keep learning from.
What are your plans now, Keats, after signing this deal?
Just keep getting fit, keep doing my running and my gym work, so I'm ready to hit the ground running in pre-season.
How would you sum up this day? Quite meaningful, this one for you, isn't it?
Yeah, massive for me. Obviously, I can't really. I'm ecstatic, to be fair, and it's just a great feeling.
I can see it on your face.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.